Greetings, this is Genshin-kun, and we are finally back with more Steins Gate. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. I will explain everything in probably one of the following videos. But anyway, let's get back to the visual novel, shall we? Actually, let me just, real quick. Just in case something bad happens. Let's, save over you. And we're good. Let's go back. 20 hours have passed since Daru started hacking. Night gives away to a refreshing summer morning. I glance at Daru while browsing @channel at my phone. He's fidgeting even more now. His legs are like pistons. His knees move up and down in harmony with the rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat of his keyboard. Daru hasn't slept in 40 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. I was going to ask him if he'd like a break, but his entire body is exuding an aura that says, "Don't talk to me." I curl up a bit and return to my phone. My discussions with John Teeter just aren't making sense. Not even Teeter himself seems to know about Teeter from 10 years ago. It's hard to imagine that everyone on the channel is conspiring against me, but how else can I explain it? Out of the options, I decided to email Teeter directly, just as he told me to. He audaciously exposed his own address on the @channel. I guess that's his way of saying, "Bring it on." In my email, I questioned the differences between his post now and his post 10 years ago. The current Teeter hasn't even acknowledged the latter. I only vaguely remember them, but they basically went like this. In 2015, World War III breaks out. Many people die. By 2036, the world is a nuclear wasteland. The world is contaminated from nuclear warfare. John Teeter travels to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100. The IBM 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. The IBM 5100 has a hidden function, the ability to read IBM's proprietary computer language, which predates APL and BASIC. Only certain IBM engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. In 1998, Teeter meets his younger self and his parents in America. John Teeter was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. John Teeter is an American. Further in 2000, Teeter correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. The Previewing Coast earthquake in 2001, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advance in space, and so forth. Though he only talked vaguely about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, the Civil War in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. There's more, but let's leave those aside for now. I'm going to ask him why those predictions didn't come true. What do you say? Also, most of your predictions from back then didn't come true. If you're from the future, then why didn't your predictions come true? I appreciate a satisfactory explanation. Oh, they're actually waiting for me. Alright, so let's send it now. If he can't answer to my satisfaction, the current Teeter is an imposter. This is your limus test, John Teeter. So what are your true colors? Ohayo! Konbanwa. Wait, is it... If it's evening, it's konbanwa. If it's morning, it's ohayo gozaimasu. If it's... I forgot, I forgot what is afternoon. There's morning, afternoon... And then evening. Or is evening and afternoon the same thing? I don't know. Mary comes in. Looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back to her usual smiley self.
こんな朝早くからどうしたのだ?
2人が2日連続徹夜って聞いたからね。差し入れ買ってきたよ。
そうか。それはご苦労。
Though to be accurate, it wasn't 2 nights in a row I took an afternoon nap yesterday. Mary starts fishing through her convenience store bag, and then she talks out,
じゃーん、おでん
Can Odin! Can Odin's still warm when she gives it to me. I open the later right away and eat the beef. Mary and I have been together for a long time, so she knows what I like. And when it comes to Can Odin beef, it's where it's
マ
at.
ユシーからのプレゼントだよ。1個270円もするんだから大事に食べてね。
Which
最
is sweet.
近バナナや唐揚げは食べ飽きていたところだ。今後もこの差し入れで頼む。
さすがにしょっちゅうおごれるほどマユシーのポケットマネーは多くないのです。
Oh, didn't mean that. Oop.
あとバナナや唐揚げは
Nah.
マユシーが大好きだから今後も続けます。
Like Sarah's saying, you'll get fat if only you eat frozen foods, but that threat is not very effective against Mary, so I hold my tongue. Her high metabolism prevents her from getting fat, no matter how much she eats.
あとね、他にもあるよ。はい、じゃーん。
Next, she produces a small box with Rhinet
ライ
illustration.
ネットソーセージ。あのね、おまけでウーパのボトルキャップがついてくるんだ。すごく欲しかったから買っちゃった。
She sticks out her tongue with a shy giggle. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this level will be neck deep in Upa goods. There's only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but the number is sure to grow exponentially.
で、ダルくんはどう？
Super Haka is hacking.
苦戦中だ。少しぐらい休んでもらった方がいいんだがな。何もぶっ通しで何とかしろとは一言も言ってないんだから。
ダルくんのスーパーハッカー魂がメラメラバーニングしちゃったんだね。
She didn't say fire, she said burning! But we could say he's on fire! Because he's Super Haka! Anyway.
そこハカーって言わないように。
Go man. An empty Diet Cola bottle comes whistling through the air. Oh, clunk! Hits my head with a nice thunk.
ピリピリしてる。
Mari and I evacuate a corner of the lounge quickly and eat the
で
Odin.
もハッキングって悪いことなんだよね。マユシーはね、2人にそういうことしてほしくないな。
ダルのスーパーハッカーじゃなくてハッカーとしての腕前使わなければ宝の持ち腐れだ。
Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked a certain system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. That means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. With these skills, Daru should have no trouble getting through.
それにこれはセルンの悪事を暴くため世界を陰で支配する巨大な闇との戦いなのだよ。
悪いことは悪いことだよ。
Really? Bad things are bad. That's unusual. Mari usually just accepts whatever I say. I made it we're doing a bad thing, and I got an email. Skyclad. This is Amani's first email. Thanks for exchanging addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yay! Don't worry, I won't email you too much, and I might be slow to reply. See, I'm kind of new at this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. This is Amani's first email. Thanks for exchanging addresses. Let's reply. Where you been before? Ah, sure, why not? No sent. We're good to go. Well, I admit it, we are doing a bad thing. There's no way we can stop now. I need to change the
参
subject.
るよ。さつま揚げをやるから牛すじをくれないか。
それならうずら卵がいいな。
ふざけるな。俺は牛すじの次にうずら卵が好きなのだ。
マユシもうずら卵好きだもん。
ちくわで手を打ってくれ。
わかったよ。さつま揚げよりはちくわだもんね。
With that said, I skewer the chihuahua and put it in Maori's can, and I get her beef in return. Subject change complete. Maori really eats up conversations about food. It's so easy to manipulate her.
もうすぐなんだよ。SQL のテーブル一覧さえ手に入れればパスワード特定余裕なんだよ。うへへへへ。僕をなめんな。
That was a creepy laugh. Dara started talking to himself. Looks like things are falling into place. Dara really is a super hacker. I think this is the first time I've seen him serious. Dara bends himself forward, staring at the holes in the screen. You? Proper. But all I see in the screen is the same string of numbers and letters. Let me just adjust myself real quick. Whoop. Okay, cool. So we're good. But all I see on the screen is the same string of numbers and letters.
来た来た来た。いいよいいよ。ほら観念して俺の前に全部晒しやがれっつうの。すっぱだかにされてる気分はどうだよ。ひゃっ
His eyes are bloodshot and he started rambling. Maybe the lack of sleep is getting to him. Dara opens a new window, types in 12-character string, and slams the enter key. An error sound rings. He quickly deletes the string and enters a new one. He keeps repeating the sequence until finally...
おお来た来た ID とパス一致ひょっほーログイン完了だゴラ死ねえなめんな Yes yes yes
Yes, yes, yes! What enthusiasm.
やったのか。
The smug bastard turns around with an expression of immense satisfaction. As if he's gone into La Petite Mort.
ミッションコンプリート
Mission complete.
本当か。
わあ、すごいね。よくわかんないけど。
After 28 hours of agony, it's finally over. To show Dara my appreciation, I toss him an unopened udon can.
仕事の後のおでん缶って最高すぎだろう
よくやった。やはりお前は世界最高のスーパーハッカー。
ハッカーな
ハッカーだ。
Hakka!
お前が敵でなくてよかった。それで世界滅亡計画の証拠は見つかったか。
いやまだ見てねっつうの繋がっただけここまで来ればあとは楽だけどな。
ならば疲れているところ悪いが早速調べてくれ。きっとあるはずなのだ。
はいはいやりますよ。でもその前におでん缶食わせろ。
After a short meal break, Dara taps on the keyboard more nimbly than before.
手に入れたパスがセルンの誰のものなのかってのがも
どういうこと？
セルンのデータベースに入ってデータのテーブル一覧をゲットしたんよ。
Sorry if I'm going a little bit fast.
そっから11111111とか ABCDEFGH みたいな簡単なパスワード使ってる関係者に的を絞って ID 手に入れたわけ。その ID の持ち主がサーバー管理者だったら最高なんだけど、さすがにそこまで運は良くないと思われ。
日本語で OK だよ。
右に同じく。
要するにセルンのサーバー管理者のパスだったならセルンの全身を舐め回すように弛緩しまくりだけど、そうじゃない普通の研究員か何かならおっぱいしか見せてもらえない的な。
Oh, bye.
ダルくんエッチだね。
エロい例えをするな。つまり見られる情報が限定されてしまうということだろう。
そういうこと。サーバー管理者を特定してパスをゲットするのも時間の問題だけど、それはまた今度にするわ。さすがに眠くてあんま頭が働かん。
It would be cruel to push Daru any further. It's unfortunate, but overworking him isn't an option. Let's let him rest so he can regain his energy.
お、どうやら手に入れた ID は加速器部門担当者のものらしいよ。
サーバー管理者じゃないのか。
一発で当てるなんて奇跡でも起きない限り無理だっつうの。セルに何人の関係者がいると思ってるんだぜ。
Quite a lot.
何？
6000人以上。
That many.
まあ、とりあえずこの加速器部門担当者の、名前はジャックさんのメールのログを
Jack.
ちょろっと覗かせてもらおうよ。
うわあ、まゆしは頭が痛くなってきました。
It's pathetic to flinch at the mere sight of English.
ダリオ、なんと書いてあるのだ。
翻訳しないと。
エキサイト先生にご登場願え。
そんなめんどいことしてらんねえっつの。
Translation software and auto translates the open page. Poor non-natural Japanese shows up. First line says Happy New Year.
新年の挨拶みたいっすな。バカンスでスペイン行くとか裏山。
Lucky bastard. That email's normal, nothing to do out of the
こうい
ordinary.
うログを漁っていけばそのうちサーバー管理者も特定できるのだぜ。
あのね、他人のメールを勝手に見るのってすごくごめんなさいって気持ちになる。
Mari gets depressed and moves away from the computer. She sits on the sofa and hugs her giant upa cushion with a sigh. I know we're doing something socially unacceptable, however...
俺はとっくに悪の道に踏み込んだが、何の良心の呵責も
Here
感
we
じないの
go.
だ。責任はすべてこの俺が取る。ダリアマユリに罪をかぶせるつもりはない。
うほ、僕オカリンになら掘られてもいい。
No thanks.
それはお断りだ。
I decline your offer.
というわけでダリオ、心置きなく覗き見るのだ。
オカリンって悪いんだ。マユシーは悲しいです。
That's of no concern to me. You just sit there and pretend your hands are clean. Upon further examination, we discover several emails with the title Experiment Report. In English, naturally. Looks like he sends emails like these almost daily.
LHC の実験レポートか。タイムマシンのヒントが得られるかもしれん。
これ見たら確実にヤバそうだけどな。
That's what his lips say, but his hand still clicks on the email. Whoops! What comes up is an unintelligible series of symbols. I better go. Oh, oops! I did not mean that.
これ暗号化されてる。
Wait just a sec. What was that? How did I get that? It's encrypted. How did I get that again? I totally just.
さすがに簡単にはいかないか。
I got that. Of course, it isn't that simple. How did I get that?
ま、この程度
Oh,
の暗
whatever.
号を解くのはへでもないがな。
Oh wait, that's how. I just use my this. Woo! Mouse wheel. Well, cracking this should be a piece of cake. Nice super hacker. He's a genius, no doubt. Dario does the security in less than 10 minutes. The real time sync is deciphering the crappy machine translation.
意訳すると、はいポール。
そういう演技は無用だ。
サイですか。
Oh,
今日付の実験データをサーバーにアップしておいた。 LHC の調子は良好だ。あ、こいつはまるで猫みたいに気まぐれだが、ここ1ヶ月ほどは驚くほど素直だ。ずっとこの調子だといいんだがな。しかし報われない仕事だと思わないか。この子猫、大猫と言うべきか。ははははは。稼働して9年になるが、この人類史を塗り替える研究は一部の人間の目にしか入らないわけで、もっとも公表されたらされたでいい晒し者になるのがオチだろうがな。世の中の連中はきっとこう言うだろうさ。今すぐロバート・ゼメキフをセルに呼んでください。そうすれば1年と経たないうちに作ってもらえるだろうってな。
9年
Daru finishes reading. I rub my temples with my thumbs. Calm down, let's sort things out.
今のメール、翻訳ミスということはないのかな。
Daru knows something unnatural too? He's not joking like he usually does.
翻訳ソフトを信じるならミスはないんじゃね。ところどころへんてこな日本語になってるのは確かだけど。
だとしたら妙なことになる。LHC が稼働を開始したのは去年の春ぐらいだったはずだ。だがこのメールでは9年前から稼働していたと読み取れる。
Pardon me.
おかしいな。
Okashina. Email send date is the year 2010, so 9 years ago makes it 2001. John Teeter posted this on @channel yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. I gulp. If you read between the lines of this email, it sounds like they're doing some sort of secret experiment. Also, Robert Ziegmeroff is a super famous Hollywood movie actor. He directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. I groan. No way. Was I right? CERN is hiding a major secret from the world? And it's related to the time travel?
誰？もっと調べてくれ。タイムマシン研究の痕跡を探すんだ。
マジでか。
I don't know if Daru is questioning my order or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again.
どのメールにもタイムマシンって単語は出てこないけど、Z プログラムって単語がこの数ヶ月で100箇所以上も使われてる。これ今 LHC を使ってやってる実験のことじゃね？
その具体的な内容はブラックホールの生成実験か。
どっかに資料は。お、見つけた。
Daru opens a PDF attachment.
なんかこれフランスとイギリスとオランダのトップシークレット扱いっぽい。
France, England, and Holland.
国家最高機密。
セルンは国家機関じゃないはずなのに、なんでだろう。つうか国家機密ってさすがにまずいんじゃね？
構わん。詳細を調べろ。
いやいや、バレたらただじゃ済まんし。
お前はハッキングで足がつくような無能なのか？
そうならないようにはしてる。
だったら何も問題はない。
そりゃどうも。
Daru makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feeds it into the translation software.
5月14日、第137次 Z プログラム実験レポート。なお、ミニブラックホール生成ミッションはすでに確立しているため、報告は省く。
ストップ！ストップ！
All of a sudden, Teeter's prediction became
やっぱ
reality.
りセルンは LHC を使ったミニブラックホール生成に成功していたのだ。
公式には実験はまだ成功してないって発表されてるのにな。
This is what Teeter was referring to when he posted, "Don't believe what they say."
そもそも実験の目的は新しい素粒子反応を起こすことであってミニブラックホール生成じゃないし。
Daru doesn't take his wide eyes off the
だが
monitor.
実際にはすでにミニブラックホールは生成されている。
みたいだな。
Sure does seem like it.
その先には何と書いてある？
実験結果エラー。ヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ。詳細は別紙ゼリーマンズレポートナンバー14をリフターの調整および各局所は適合地点をオンラインとして確定できない限り実験は停止するべきと提案する。
どういう意味だ？
ヒューマンイズデッドって人が死んだって意味じゃね？
Somebody died? Seriously? I groan. This isn't a joke anymore. Something very serious is going on here. Maybe we're in too deep. Huh, and what if we are? I'm not afraid. I'm not. After all, I'm an insane mad scientist. Hoen Kyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring it would leave a bad taste in my mouth. My throat's going dry. I swallow my saliva. In an attempt to keep whatever composure I can, I scold myself for being so faint of heart.
ゼリーマンズレポートというのは何だ？
Daru starts typing once I ask my question, but soon he clicks his tongue.
ジャックさんのメールには見当たらないな。 誰かもっと偉い人かサーバー管理者のパスを手に入れないと。
ではそれは後回しだ。タイムマシンについて探してくれ。
さすがに出てこないんじゃね？
After that, Darius spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerated Division's chief's email, but he doesn't find anything about time machines. Sorry,
加
excuse
速
me.
器技術委員会とか LHC 計画責任者とかって単語が出てきたから、その辺の ID を見当をつけて探すかな。
ジャックさんの ID では調べられないのか。
Darius shakes his
で
head.
は今日のところはこれまでか。
ちなみにさ、今見てたのがセルンの一番でかいサーバーなんだけど、実はもう一個妙なデータベースがあったんだよね。
妙？
バグってた。
バグ？
いやバグっつうか、一応プログラムのコードらしきものは出てくるんだけど、もう意味不すぎてむちゃくちゃっつうか、全くもって解読不能です、本当にありがとうございましたっつうか。
暗号化されている可能性は？
あれは暗号には見えないのだぜ。そもそもプログラムとして成立してないんだよね。ただそんな誰にも見られないようなデータベースがなんで置いてあんのかは気になる。
気になるな。
ちょっと解析してみるを。
Darius tries every trick in the book to crack the mystery database, but after about an hour, the pistons he has for fingers begin speeding up. Eventually, he just slams the keyboard out of frustration.
わからん。全然わからん。こんなん絶対プログラムじゃねえよボケ。死ねカスがウェッケー。
Oh, great, he snapped.
もうやめた方がいいよ。
Mary puts down her sewing tools and turns to Dara with a worried look on her face.
頭もよく回らんし、もう無理。ふへふへ。
This is bad. Dara's breaking down. Maybe I'm pushing him too far. He's been up 2 days straight. He's probably at his limit.
もう休め。誰？
そうするわ。つうかさ、もしこれがバグじゃなくてガチでプログラムだとしても、こんなん見たことないし。
A program unlike anything he's seen? At that moment, music burst from my pocket. I got mail. John Teeter. If everything he wrote is true, then we have a lot to talk about, particularly concerning the IBM 5100's hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned to anybody yet. I'm indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to year 2000, though it is possible that I may go there later. There are 3 possible explanations. First, the John Teeter who appeared in 2000 is my future self. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about the things you have told me, but that would cause a chicken and egg paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional or you're making things up for the sake of serious discussion. Let's set this possibility aside. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on the different world line. That would mean the next 10 years ago you existed on a different world line than the one we're on now. However, that raises another issue. When the world line changes, the entire timeline is reconstructed from the past to the future in order to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories of a previous world line unless you two are time travel, and this is, unless you two are time travel, that is. Do you have any idea what the cause could be? I gulp. A flash runs through my head like an electric shock. It's zooming up now. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's see here. Maybe I shouldn't just read it out loud. Oh well. Oh god, hurry up. There's quite a bit of text, but what catches my eye are the first several lines.
そうか。今、点が線でつながろうとしているぞ。
何の話？
Mari looks at me curiously, but I don't have time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the pieces in my mind.
セル、タイムマシン。
These things are all connected, and now I have another piece of the puzzle. I shiver at my own brilliance.
ダルよ。もしかするとそのプログラムの正体。
マジでどうやって？
I aim my phone and the camera at the screen displaying the supposedly bugged data and take a picture. Attached to the message, does this code look familiar? And send it to Teeter. A serious a database inside CERN, a program unlike anything Super Hacker Dara has ever seen. Its true form is...
ジョン・タイターが知っている。
はあ？それはないわ。
なんとでも言うがいい。答えはすぐに出る。
We wait for Teeter's reply, though it's only been a few minutes. It feels like an eternity to me. It's here. That's written in a proprietary IBM program language used prior to 1975. You can only decipher it with an IBM 5100. And its contents are enough to raise goosebumps on my entire body.
やはりな。
やはりって？
だよ。俺判明したぞ。そのプログラムの正体が。
IBN5100。
That retro PC has a certain special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went on market in 1975, nobody knew it save for a few IBM engineers. The function was first brought to light by John Teeter, who appeared in 2000. While after Teeter posted about it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Which reminds me, I talked to Suzuha about this only yesterday.
IBM の独自のプログラミング言語も解読できちゃうのってさ、驚愕だと思わない？今や IBM5100 でしか解読できない失われたプログラミング言語があったりするんだよ。
What an incredible coincidence. What a prime example of synchronicity at work. And almost like an almighty will is pulling the strings.
いいな。断じていいなだ。我らにとってこの発見はまさに必然。これこそがシュタインズゲートの選択だということだ。
つまりセルンは IBN5100 を使ってこのデータベースを構築したって？互換性のないマシンを使って？
ならば聞くが、外部からのクラッキングに対する最高のセキュリティ方法は何だ？
そりゃスタンドアローンだろ。
Daru quickly catches on to the intent of my question.
IBN5100 でしか解読できないなら、それは疑似的なスタンドアローンってわけか。
ゆえに、そこに眠るのはセルンにとって最重要の機密だということだ。
つか、オカリンはなんでその隠された機能のこと知ってるん？
俺の頭の中に眠る膨大なインデックスに記述されている。どうでも言っておこう。
Teeter said it himself 10 years ago, but Daru wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth.
パクリ設定オツ。
I ignored Daru's retort.
マユリ、大事な話があるから集まれ。
ここからでも聞こえるよ。
Maru's sewing. She doesn't get off the
聞
sofa.
こえるとか聞こえないとかの問題ではないのだ。これは我ら未来ガジェット研究所にとって、いや人類の未来にとって、だからもっとこう秘密めいた感じというか企んでいる感じを出したい。
It's important that we stare closely at the monitoring exchange from mag lines. The atmosphere right now is it's too light. It's all Maori's fault.
マユシーはバルダ組には参加しません。
Well, I can't have everything my way. I'm gonna
二
sneeze.
人とも聞け。これより未来ガジェット研究所
Excuse me.
緊急工作戦を
Pardon me.
発動
Sorry about
さ
that. Sorry about that. Listen, you two. Henceforth, the future laboratory shall begin emergency top secret operations.
せ。
Aha.
これは世界を影から操る巨大な闇との戦いの第一歩となるだろう。敵はセルン。世界的な研究機関でありながら邪悪な研究に見られた連中である。
オカリン声でけえ。徹夜明けにはきついっす。
Crap. I guess I'm being too loud. This kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. And the window's open too, so if Susa is down below, I'm sure she can hear everything. So I turned down a notch.
世界にマッドサイエンティストは2人いらん。奴らに先んじられる前に 我らが出し抜いてやるのだ。
奴らって？
奴らは奴らだ。
マヨシーは全然わかんないよ。
つまりこの秋葉のどこかにあるという幻のレトロ PC IBN5100 を手に入れる。
Make a magnificent declaration, but Daru just rubs his eyes and Mari returns to her needlework. Damn it, is there anything you guys react to? You've uncovered a massive conspiracy here. How come you aren't excited?
探すのはパス。マジで寝させてよ。それとセルンの中をもっと探りたい件について。
Ooh, pardon me. Ugh. Kind of falling asleep, it's getting late. Ugh. But I'm awake. I'm awake! I'm awake! Okay, I'll pass on the search. I'm seriously tired. Besides, I want to keep coming certain server. Yeah, I'm with you, Dara. I'm tired too.
そうだった。まあ、それができるのは誰だけなんだから、そっちは任せる。では、IBN5100 の捜索は俺とマユリで。
無理だよ。
Mari makes an apologetic face. So basically, you two are telling me this. I'm the only one with free time.
この件は俺が何とかする。そう決まった以上、俺のやり方に口出しは無用だ。分かったな。
また何か悪いことしようとしてる？
いや、口だけじゃね。
I leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out the lab. Step out into the street. Immediately, a bicycle skids to stop in front of me.
Hi, Okabe Rintaro.
Suda gets off her bicycle and gives me a strange greeting. I want to ask her, are you an American or something? But I'm just distracted by her shiny bicycle. It's the same bicycle that was in front of the Brown Tube workshop yesterday. I guess it belongs to her. I wonder how much that set her back. I mean, it does look pretty expensive.
自転車ってほんと楽しいよね。私、自転車乗るのってこの町に来てからが初めてでさ。
初めて？自転車に？
そう、バイクはよく乗ってたんだけどね。
Isn't that backwards? Weird girl. And what's with that flashy braking back there? I think it's pretty dangerous if she did all of that through town. Beginners get cocky and get into accidents. You'll see that pattern all the time. If you're going to go at full speed, at least wear a helmet. Brown Tube Workshop shutters are open, but the shop itself never opens until 11 or 12. I don't know exactly when it seems to change with Mr. Brown's mood.
これから開店準備しなきゃいけないんだよね。
このオンボロブラウン管屋に何を準備することがある？
ないね、全く。店の前をチョロチョロっと掃き掃除するぐらい。中は掃除しようとすると店長が怒るし。これが完璧な配置なんだよって。
Okay, so I think we'll stop there for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Steins Gate. I'll explain everything in my next video. What's been going on and why I look so much better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Steins Gate. Until next time, sayonara.
I am mad scientist. It's so cool. Laboman number 004. クレソットーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。あれ？だったらマヨシーだ。